First, a story that's new at 6 o'clock. A children's book about a boy wearing a dress has an Ada man claiming that his child's school is promoting LGBT lifestyles.
24 Hour News 8's Spartan Dieters is talking with that parent and the school about what's being taught in Forest Hills. Spartan.
Well, Brian, this is the book here. It's Morris Micklewhite in the tangerine dress. It's a children's book about a young boy who likes to wear a dress to school. He also wears high heels and fingernail polish. Morris finds himself isolated and ridiculed, but eventually convinces his classmates that he's just a boy who happens to like to wear a dress the color of a tiger and his mother's hair. The point of the story, according to the author, is to encourage acceptance and discourage bullying. But one parent sees something far more sinister at work.
What the heck is going on? This book is not just talking about accepting another viewpoint, it's promoting another way of life.
Lee Markham is a 35-year-old Army veteran who says he was discharged in 2010 after an IED blew up in his face in Afghanistan, forcing him to get dental reconstruction. He also has a 9-year-old third grader in a Forest Hills school where the book was read.
We're talking about one way to live life, but what about the other way, that, like, you know, sorry to say it, the normal way? What's the benefit of actually adhering to societal norms?
Markham believes the push for tolerance of those students violates his child's rights.
His First Amendment right to his freedom of religion wasn't addressed at all, and instead another way of life is just put right in front of him. And I just wonder who's going to correct all the damage that was done.
But for Markham, the issue goes beyond constitutionality.
Well, for one thing, if any of those kids weren't thinking about wearing dresses, now they are.
But far from pushing any kind of agenda, Superintendent Daniel Bream told 24 Hour News 8 the topic was in fact broached by students.
This book is not part of our typical curriculum, but it was chosen with the teacher and the counselor after some students kept raising questions about noticing some people dress differently.
Beam said the issue is not just about LGBT issues, but about understanding of all cultures in a district of 10,000 students. The superintendent says that ignoring topics like this will only keep the school from concentrating on its core curriculum.
When students ask a question, our teachers sort of saying, well, let me get back with you after I write a letter to all the parents to see if I can answer that question for you. I think that's where it becomes, on a day-to-day practical level, a challenge.
Well, this book has won numerous awards and has been recommended by library associations as a way to explore the topic with children. Markham told me he wants an apology and have this book pulled from the shelves. The superintendent says that while he is glad to be aware that there's a person who might have a problem with this particular book, there's no reason it should be banned from the schools. Spartan Dieters, 24 Hour News 8, back to you.